CTV Morning Live on location.
Alberta Craft Gallery's treat exhibition is on now until the end of the month here at C-Space. And I'm joined by one of the artists, Amanda Brown now. Hi.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Now, thanks for joining us because this entire exhibition is so fascinating. It's really dedicated to pets everywhere, and your art in particular, this is crocheting. Tell us a little bit about what we have on display here.
So this is a cat, in case it wasn't obvious. I was trying to go for sort of the domestic cats you might have at home, although knowing that a lot of cats come from rescues, it's sort of anyone's interpretation what kind of cat it really is, whether it's a tabby, a Bengal, what have you. So I use both crochet technique as well as a bit of needle felting to give those details of the different markings on the cat.
And you can see all the different intricacies here in this cat. How long did it take you to make this piece?
Hours and hours. Maybe as much as 20 hours. Yeah, it's a lot more involved than I think people realize, which is why whenever I go to markets and I'm selling my work, it's a bit tricky because I think people are expecting sort of the more simple, easy to do, quick to turn out items that a lot of crocheters are making for profit. And I like to do a bit more detail work, a bit more, realistic looking animals. So less for kids, maybe more for adults.
Yeah. Now, this is your first time exhibiting here at the Craft Gallery, of course. Have you had a chance to meet any of the other artists?
I have, and honestly, the talent in Alberta is like really unbelievable. I feel so blessed to be at this gallery. I've, like I said, never been an artist in a gallery before. I thought crocheting was just a fun grandma hobby that I had, so I wasn't expecting it to become an art piece, but a lot of people, whenever I was going to markets, would say, well, this is almost like an art piece. I don't want to buy it as a stuffed animal because it's not a toy, it's art. So that made me feel really good, sort of, yeah, a boost.
And so it's meant to be on display, and that's really what the Alberta Craft Council does, really supporting local artists and especially craft artists like yourself.
Yes, exactly.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Thank you.
Now, you won't want to miss this treat exhibition here at the Alberta Craft Gallery, open from Tuesday to Saturday here at C-Space. For more information and to find Amanda's work, you can always visit the website albertacraft.ab.ca.
CTV Morning Live on location.
You can catch the Alberta Craft Gallery's treat exhibition now until the end of the month. And I'm here right now checking out all of the different exhibits here and the pieces that are on display with one of the artists, Mao. Hi, Mao.
Hi.
Now, this exhibition, of course, is dedicated to pets everywhere. And so you have a ceramics piece here, and this was inspired by your own pets, your cats.
I have 2 cats, and then when they're eating, I feel they struggle to reach in a bowl because a lot of bowl in the market is very low, and then in North America in general, just don't really have cute bowls. So I'm thinking, what if I make a elevated bowl so it's easier for my cat to eat, and it looks cute.
And it's so cute. Now, your pieces are not just cat bowls, of course, too. In your ceramics work, you do create a blend of sort of your personal art background with ceramics.
Yeah, right. For my background, I wasn't really doing ceramic when I was undergrad and master degrees. I was solely on oil painting. So when I get to do the ceramics, I was thinking, what if I can bring this oil painting aesthetics that I practiced basic for 8 years to this new media I was so excited about. So this is the result.
It's beautiful. You have a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of dreamy. Now, this actually isn't your first time exhibiting here, too. You've done these exhibitions in the past. What kind of benefits and advantages do you think this has brought you?
Yeah, me and my partner Chris always work together. We create the brand Mao project, and also we do a lot of collaborative work. So whenever our craft gallery have a show, we're always trying to engage and participate. We actually sold a couple pieces here throughout of, I think, couple years.
That's incredible. That's so great to, of course, to build that network. Thank you so much, Mao.
Thank you.
Of course, if you're interested in finding more about Mao projects, you can find them on Instagram. But for more information on Treat Exhibition, you can always visit albertacraft.ab.ca.
CTV Morning Live on location.
You can catch the Alberta Craft Gallery's treat exhibition here at C-Space now until the end of the month. And it's an exhibit dedicated to pets everywhere, featuring the works of nearly 40 artists. And I'm joined by one of the artists now, Shantel Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You too. Now, you're a fiber artist, and your piece here is called Go for a Walk. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so this is an embroidery and hapazome, so pounded flowers, and it features my dog Oscar right at the moment when I decide to stop working and go for a walk.
No, and that's what all of these pieces are. There's most of the artists that we've spoken to has had these inspirations of their own pets or of just animals in general. Tell us a little bit more about the process of this because it looks so intricate.
Yeah, so I grow flowers in my garden specifically for dye plants, and then I take those flowers and I carefully hammer them, pound them to a pulp, and after it's been mordanted, it stays in the fabric. I steam it, and then I embroider on top of it.
How long does that take?
Ooh, I lose track, especially in the hammering process. I just lose myself in that, but many hours, 15 years of study.
Wow, yeah, you can tell that you've done this quite a lot of times. Now, this isn't your first time exhibiting here either. You've met a lot of artists.
Yeah, there are so many great artists around the Craft Council. I love that craft is celebrated in particular, but yeah, ceramists, other fiber artists, metal, jewelry. It's a really awesome place, yeah.
And a great place to really show off the local talent that we have in this province, especially in the craft arts.
Absolutely, yeah, there's many places that show art and paintings, but craft is a really special niche, and I'm glad it's celebrated.
Thank you so much, Shantel.
Thank you.
Now, of course, for more information, you can always find Shantel on her website. That's on your screen below. But for more information on Treat Exhibition and the Craft Council, you can always visit albertacraft.ab.ca.
CTV Morning Live, on location.
If you're visiting C-Space, you can check out the free exhibitions that are happening on the second floor with the Alberta Craft Gallery. The Treat exhibit is dedicated to pets on until the end of the month, and alongside that is a Spotlight exhibit featuring new emerging artists. And I'm joined now by Jill with the Alberta Craft Council to tell us about our new Spotlight artist.
Well, hello, welcome. I'm glad you came today. So we always have a Spotlight on. We have 6 of them a year. It's for emerging artists or artists making new work, and this one happens to be Traylyn Ganter's beautiful Indigenous beadwork and tufting. These are earrings with sterling silver finings with caribou tufting. And Traylyn is a really lovely artist who did a 2-year program at Portage College in Indigenous art, where she learned cultural techniques that her family may have lost or forgotten along the way, and she's refinding those connections through the tufting, the beading, the tanning of hide. So she makes all sorts of different earrings, and behind us you can see the bags on the wall.
And she makes very practical pieces, but they're so beautiful that some people might even opt to have it on display.
I think you could do both. This would be one of the ones you'd want on your earring stand so you could see them all the time. But yes, I think they're meant to be used and worn and connected. There's a lot of work that goes in and time, but I think also that energy of something that comes through her ancestors to her. So very beautiful, special work.
And the Alberta Craft Council, of course, is always dedicated to supporting these types of artists locally.
Yes, so Traylyn is in Edmonton, so we support artists all over Alberta in any craft medium and discipline, from emerging artists to people who have been doing it for 30, 50 years. So there's a place here for everyone.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Of course, if you're interested in learning more about Traylyn or about any of the artists on display here at the exhibits, you can always visit the website albertacraft.ab.ca.